Chapter 1571. Alex was very puzzled. He didn't quite understand why the old master seemed to have spotted him at a glance. However, since the old master helped him solve the current problem, the most important thing for him is to go and worship his parents first. The rest can be said later. So he arched his hand at the old master and said, "Master, thank you." After speaking, he assisted Oren pretendingly, and together with Aiko and Kano, they stepped up the stone steps. No one else followed, including the old master, who was also standing quietly below, looking at Alex's background, desperately restraining the excitement in his heart. The tomb of the Anderson family is divided into 9 rows. The top row is the first ancestor of the Anderson family who left a grave. The lower you go, the lower your seniority. Alex's parents were buried in the penultimate row. In this row, there are a total of 20 graves of the same size, but only one grave has a tombstone in front of it. Oren stopped in this row, pointed to the only tombstone in this row, and said to Alex, "Alex, that is your parents' tomb." Alex nodded lightly and murmured, "In the Anderson family's generation, only my parents have passed away. The others should still be alive, right?" Oren said, "Yes, even though this generation is in their 40s or 50s, they are in their 40s and 50s in their prime of life. If your parents were not harmed by others, they should be the mainstay of the Anderson family now." Alex sighed and walked inward. Those security guards, as well as the old master, were all below, so they couldn't see the situation here either. Alex stopped pretending, and Oren stepped in first. When he came to his parents' grave, took off his sunglasses and mask, and looked at the photos and names of his parents on the tombstone. The tears couldn't stop instantly, and kept streaming down his face. In his mind, it seemed that another movie was playing at a very fast speed. This movie chronicles itself from the moment he remembered it and lasted until he was 8 years old. Then, he used a faster speed in his mind to flash his own life for more than 10 years in fragments. The 18 years without parents have been long and difficult, and full of bitterness and pain that ordinary people can't understand. At this moment, he had countless words in his heart that wanted to confide to his deceased parents, but when the words reached his mouth, he felt like a block in his throat. And he couldn't say a word. After crying for a moment in front of the tombstone, Alex knelt on the ground with a thud, holding flowers in both hands, and placing them respectfully in front of the tombstone, choked up and said, "Dad, Mom, your son is not filial. You have been here for 18 years before your son came to see you. All these years, your son has been trapped and overwhelmed. I have not been able to pay homage. Please forgive me." After speaking, he leaned down and knocked 9 heads in front of the tombstone. People say that they kneel down to the sky, kneel down to the ground, and kneel down to parents in the middle, but in Alex's eyes, the sky and the earth are not worth kneeling. In the world, only parents are worth kneeling down for. Oren also stepped forward at this time, knelt on one knee in front of the tombstone, and sighed, "Big brother and sister-in-law, I promised you for 18 years. After all, your brother did not break his promise and finally brought Alex back. Look at him. Now already a talented person. He's almost exactly the same as eldest brother, and is also a dragon and phoenix." As he said, he wiped a tear and continued, "Last time I came to see you, I said I would come down and meet you soon, but I didn't expect that Alex saved my life, and the older brother and sister-in-law may have to work hard for me. Wait for me for a while." Speaking of this, Oren was in tears. Aiko stepped forward, also knelt down beside Oren on one knee, choked up and said, "Big brother, sister-in-law, thank you for being in heaven. Bless Oren to survive the catastrophe, the Anderson family's kindness to Moon family, we will never forget it in this life." Kano knelt on her knees beside Alex, did not say a word, just cried silently next to him. After kneeling on the ground for a long time, Alex wiped away his tears, and gently wiped his parents' tombstones with his sleeve several times, saying, "Dad, Mom, your son can't stay with you for too long this time, but please don't worry. I will definitely come to see you every year." After that, he sighed, helped Orrin beside him, and said, "Uncle, let's go." Orrin nodded slightly and pulled his wife to stand up. Alex put on his sunglasses and masks again, and walked down slowly with the family of 3.